It's gonna be editing magic's gonna be good.
We don't have that.
We don't have
I'll
that.
introduce you guys to nice editors.
We don't have the money for that
It's
yet.
like $50.
We don't have the money for that
Like
yet.
Oman.
We'll do it. For now.
Y'all got jobs?
Alright, let's listen.
We don't. You're overestimating us.
This man, Mr. High Tech Computer Man, Australia.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky about what I want.
I'm a broke ass boxing coach.
Yeah.
Good.
He's a host. Alright. Our first guest of 2026.
2026.
Let's go, B. Jones.
What's good, you guys? How's it going?
Brandon Smith?
Brandon Smith. Brandon Jones. Come on.
Brandon Jones, yes.
Let's go, B. Jones. What are you, dyslexic?
I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Alright, so, funny enough, Brandon is...
Should we just pull the whole thing?
Yeah, pull this whole thing over. Oh shit, we unplugged one thing. What we unplugged?
The mic.
You guys, we having some technical difficulties, but it's all good.
The funny thing is, Brandon is actually the reason that me and Mo met, right? So, how I met Brandon was, I had a friend here who, I met him in America. He's Korean, but he was in America he's in America now, for like, 4 or 5 years now. Mm-hmm. But he came here a year and a half ago. He came here to like visit his family. He lives in the countryside, and he came to Seoul for like 2 days or something, right? So I used to live in Hongdae, so he came to Hongdae, and he had just broken up with his like hot Colombian girlfriend back in the States. So he was like, I need to go out. We're in Hongdae. He's like 24 or something. It's like, all right, let's go. It's a Monday night though, right? But I'm a language school student, so I'm like, all right, let's just go out. Like it's cool. So the first bar we go to is Thursday party, and I see Brandon there.
No, you got it mixed up.
What do you mean?
No, it was at Zigzag.
Okay, that's like no.
It was next to Thursday party.
Nah, bro, it was Thursday party.
Nah,
sure.
I'm 100% sure because I know the date. Unless we met twice, because we were out in Hongdae and it was like right after my wedding, so it was like my post. It was like a post bachelor party.
Oh shit!
So it was just some of the people in the wedding. We were just like going out. And then we were...
Those are right next to each other.
Yeah, they're right next to... We were chilling inside, and I'm with my boys, and then it was just like, hey, are you Let's Go B. Jones?
Okay, no way! I did not say it like that.
That's how you broached
No, the thing is like...
Did I say Let's Go B. Jones?
Yeah, you're like... That's happened to me like 10 times. So it wasn't like you, I was like used to it. So like, I had like so many cool people I've met, and it's been like, yo dude, like, oh man, like you're the reason I came to Korea. But they would say
before I came here, Brandon was one of the YouTubers I used to watch a lot, and like we have similar-ish backgrounds. Like he's black and he's from the East Coast, and so he also like
wait, I'm black.
He worked in tech, right? So kind of seeing how you were like going through things here, it gave me it. It's kind of like I had like I'm gonna say a role model, but I had like someone I saw doing. Like I
Just
never
call him a role model.
No, I never imagined like actually moving abroad to Korea. So seeing you doing that, someone that looks like me, like I was like, oh shit, okay, like it empowered me to do it, right? And actually, funny thing, that night, no, go ahead.
No, the crazy thing is because when you came up to me, you were like, are you Let's Go Be? I stopped posting. Like I didn't post on my main channel. So like he's like, I saw your YouTube videos, and then I was like, dude, I don't post on that channel anymore. Like I was working on other channels. I have my couple channel. But for you to be like, nah, dude, I know your OG channel. I'm like, okay, he's like day one. He knows he knows like struggle mode. Like, what was it called? You knew me. I was on pasta and hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
but you know what's funny?
Struggle meals.
You know what's funny that happened that night? Do you remember this? We met at Thursday party. Thursday party. There was a girl there that you told me to hit on. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Probably. Such probably was probably talking to me. And I'm just like, I don't want this.
No. I got rejected so hard, bro. Like, cause it was like you and like I guess the guys from your back.
Yeah, and there was one of my Muay Thai guys were there, and then some of my other boys. I think one of my like famous drummer friends were there too. But
I got rejected so hard.
You had no aura. These guys had fucking aura.
If you don't remember it, then it didn't happen.
No, but this is when he knew like 안녕하세요. Like this
Korean was fucking whack.
Yeah, but like I would always message him. He's like, yeah man, level 1. level 2. I'm like, good job, man. He's like, what level did you get up to? Man, I got to like 3, 4. Cool. Well, you know, I'm 4. Cool. I mean, fuck this kid. I mean, screw this kid. How's your career?
I'm like, why'd you fail? It's just easy.
When I was in like language school, I had like ADHD and I didn't know. So like, as soon as I never I was going to the doctor when I was getting diagnosed. I was listening to some podcast. I don't know what these people were saying. I need to say, I just started understanding, and I'm like, oh my god, I speak Korean. But yeah, screw you, past level 6.
Exactly, yeah.
I hate.
All right, so that's how I met Brandon. Mo, how did you meet Brandon?
Well, I did some interviews for Mojiverse. He came on as a videographer that day. And we met, and that was a Wednesday, and then his birthday party was that Saturday, I think.
Okay, I have a question. You don't really like meeting people like that.
Not, what do you mean?
Just in general. Like,
true, but what do you mean? Like,
so I'm surprised that you actually. What was it about Brandon that you were like, let me go to his birthday party?
I was just like, no, I think we were talking about tech. So like when I met Mo, I guess it was like your first time doing it, I think?
Yeah, first time doing it. I've never been doing anything in social media. Yeah. I didn't really have any connections in Korea because like I had just moved back by then. So I was like, you know, why not?
So like when we were filming the like I guess the manager or like Cone or whatever they call the guy. He's there, so it's like my first time being as a videographer, and like I have experience doing videography and street interviews. That's what I was like known for. Like I know street interviews.
Yeah.
Like, street interviews is like me, right? So when he's doing, I'm like, let me. No, it was like.
No, you really helped me out that day. I remember that.
But that's the thing. It was like this isn't my role. Like this is the manager's role. I'm also getting auditioned too, so I don't want to be like overstepping and be like, hey man, do this, do that, do this. But it was like part of me was like a little nerd. I was like, are you gonna help him? Like this is your job. You the coach.
But he was like so like strict with like the lines, you know, like I think I'm someone that kind of eases up a little bit more.
I never.
I saw.
Yeah.
I never follow the script. Like I hate scripts.
No, I should have never. Yeah, that's why you helped me out so much. Obviously that day.
Because you flow. You just flow it.
Yeah.
Like any program I've ever done, any film I've ever done, I know the script. Like I know the general idea of what questions I need to ask.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just be like A to B to B to C to D, because if I'm talking to you and I'm just like,
you don't talk like that.
Yeah, like, oh, we talked about A and then you brought up D, and I'm like, oh, we can pivot to D and then we can bring it back.
Yeah.
But they're just like A, B.
And that's why fucking most programs are so fucking boring, because they stick to the script so much. But anyways, you helped me out so much that day. I love that.
We chopped it up. You told me you were like, oh yeah, I did. Who was it? Cloud Strike or some tech company? We were talking about tech, and he was like, oh, I work for these. And I was like, oh, this guy seems cool. He's like, I have no friends. Like, yo, just come out and hang out for the day.
Literally what happened.
And he's like, okay, and you're like. Oh, I met people.
Yeah.
But that was my. Did you come to my birthday party?
Yeah,
that's what we met.
So at your birthday party, it was like maybe the week after I met you.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then that's where I met Mo.
Yeah.
So I think I met like 3 people that day, but Mo was one of them, and
then I got you guys. Takwai.
The short.
But I can't. Well, he visa. I invited you guys because you didn't have visa that time. But cut that part. Yeah. But I remember we were doing some like student film thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, we need some people for this student film thing. You know, this student film. And I was just like, yo, you want to come out and do this student film? And I guess that's where you were like, oh, maybe I can do entertainment too. And you're just like, I want to make friends.
Basically.
No, I felt bad because like. When we were filming that, I was there the whole week. Like I just started working at the Korean company, which is a whole nother story. And like, I was there like the whole week, like, and it was like, I was like, dude, I've been going to bed at like 4 a.m. every day, and I was like, I'm not staying. There was a filming in the morning, and I was just like,
it started at like midnight at the.
But that was your guys' stuff. There was a early scene. I was just like, hello everyone, goodbye.
Yeah.
Don't cause problems, I'm going to sleep. Everyone was just like, what? I was like, I'm tired. And you guys were just like, okay.
Fair.
Bye. But no, it was good.
So I guess we'll get to that in a second, but I wanted to talk about like your journey in Korea. Like,
Journey?
so not too in depth, but just generally like, when you first came here, like how did you? What was like your opportunity to come to Korea, and then up until like what you're doing now, like what have you been doing this whole time? Like not everything, but just your general journey, like your path.
So do you guys want the real reason or the television reason?
Real
reason, obviously.
I
was literally gonna say, like, if you had any stories you haven't said on any other podcast,
we'll do it at the end, okay?
No,
because you want to be more personal. You know,
I know, but
people know his background if they follow him already.
They don't know. This is a new. Not all black people are the same.
I'm talking about your fans. I'm talking about your fans from your channel.
Oh, yeah, but this is on your channel.
No, stop. Okay,
so no one knows us.
We need to introduce. Okay, so your journey to Korea.
So a quick background. I have a bachelor's, associate, and certificate in biotechnology. I used to make medicine, like cancer medicine. I was nice with it. Like, if there was like the top 10 science companies, I worked for 5 of them. Internships, all that good stuff. For me was I wanted to get my PhD. That takes 10 years. Remember, I'm like a dumb 21-year-old. And I was just like, I want to travel before I go back to school. Did some research. There was JET program. There was EPIC program. Korean program was actually a little bit easier to come to. I mean, like, it's like weird because like growing up, give me a second. Like when I say it, it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
10 years ago, what is Korea?
Dude, no one was here.
That's what I say. So it's like, it sounds weird to say that right now, and like disrespectful, but when you think about it 10 years ago, it makes sense because as an American or as a non-Asian, what is Asia to us? Kung fu movies, Chinese food, Japanese anime. That is Asia to us. So then, like, yeah, I had Korean friends, but I don't know what is Korea.
Yep.
It's just like 10 years ago, people, you probably, when you were abroad, I'm from Korea, they would say north or south.
Exactly.
Now people are going to be like, no, that's an ignorant thing to say, but 10 years ago, that was a normal question. So thinking about like, oh, where am I going to live? It was like Japan or Korea. Obviously, I was aiming more towards Japan because I had more influence, but Korea was easier to come. So I did research. Okay, seems kind of cool.
Might as well check it out.
It's just about travel.
Okay, women. Okay, let's go. I saw some K-pop. I said, okay, so I came. I lived in the countryside 2 years. Sangju.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a country boy. Did that 2 years. Moved to Seoul.
What were you doing for those 2 years? Were you
I was teaching. Yeah, public school. I taught like 3 schools. I was head teacher. I was number 1 teacher.
2 years. Wait. So were you even planning to? How long were you planning?
I was planning to stay 1 year, and then I did another year.
Okay.
And then I was just like, oh, I moved to Seoul and I started working. I was working at a good school for a little while, and then some shit happened, but no. So then I got into language school. When I was let me take it back. Sorry, I skipped. I was working at school, switched schools. At that school, boss was crazy. I mean, like, what's the word of people that hate women? Misogynistic.
Oh yeah.
That to a T. But I got invited to a fashion competition hosted by the government. And I got 3rd place in it. Like, it was like a global thing. So I got 3rd place, and then they got mad because I was going to it, and they're trying to fire me. And then on my last day, I would just say it like this: if you had an opportunity of shooting a commercial like Gong Yu, and teaching little 5-year-old kids, what are you gonna pick?
Obviously.
Okay, like let's just put it that I made my decision, and then. Shit happened, and then I went to language school, and then I started getting better in entertainment. Was struggling because when you start, money is tight. You don't know anything. You get taken advantage. Built my way up, and I did that for like 8 years and made a name for myself. SNL.
Entertainment as far as what, like modeling?
I did everything. Modeling, television. I had my own television. I had 3 televisions. I had a television program. Modeling, acting, movies, dramas, like I walked for Louis Vuitton, first foreigner cast on Korean SNL.
야, EATV를 시작으로 나머지를 합성해서 씁니다.
아유, 입에 좀 맞나들?
대화 좀 더 겁나게 많이 강조하고 싶을 땐 아니 씨발 정말
How did you get these opportunities? Like, just were you actively
He's a hustler,
or just
bro.
like through connections or what? Like
Everything is connections. You've been to June's Bar, right? In Hongdae?
Oh, maybe once.
June's Bar, like, everything in Korea is connections. And knowing some of the language a little bit, but it's always connection. So like, the person who got me SNL was like my first time in Korea. I came to Seoul with my brother, and we went to his bar the first opening. We became good friends with him. And I went back home. My brother stayed in Korea, and he just hung out with that guy every day. Every time I came back to Seoul, hung out at his bar. And this is over the span of like 8 years. Always chat with him up. And then like one day he just messaged me. He's like, "Hey Brandon, like, you want to go on SNL?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, my friend is the director, and he's looking for a black guy." And I'm like, "You're a black guy?" Like
let's see if we can find a clip. There's a clip, right?
Yeah, we'll put it up.
Okay.
And then like, but everything has been connections, because in Korea it's like, sorry. It's like the wild, wild west here in like entertainment. Like a lot of people get taken advantage. A lot of agencies and stuff aren't good. Like, I'm not talking about like your visa agencies. Some of them are really bad. And then like the casting agency people are really bad. So unless you know how to talk and how to negotiate, you get screwed. But like if you get good, like maybe you gave me the job, but then you're the producer or director, and like we just talk, and maybe I get a beer with you, and then you might message me for a job or something later. So everything in Korea is connections. Like, just connections. I did the entertainment for a bit, and then now I got a kid, so I gotta be an adult. So, started working at a Korean company, which is terrible. So, I'm not gonna name them, so I can say they suck, I don't care. And then, I also do computer programming too, so I want to switch more to computer programming, but the market sucks, so worked at a Korean company for a stable job, and then when I have modeling gigs, I can take a day off and just go do that and stack money. But yeah, hustle, make money, get famous. That's about it.
Okay, nice. So, when I guess like after language school, you started doing entertainment. That was like what you were doing for the bulk of your time in Korea.
Yeah, I mean, I suck at Korean, you guys. Like, I was I was, because there was only like 2 agencies that were for like television programs. So if you look at the super famous foreigners in Korea, I'm not gonna name them, but like, you know who, like the OG guys. I was on their agency, like, and I had the worst Korean. And those 2 big agencies only signed Korean speakers, but I was friends with all of them, and we were making the same amount of money, if that makes sense. Not maybe they made more, but it was just like, yeah, you're on television, but I'm shooting this commercial. Yeah, you're doing television, but I'm doing this model gig. So from the agency standpoint, if you're taking the same percentage from all of us, Brandon's making the same amount of, like, so we want him on the agency, like, in a business standpoint. Yeah. So even if my Korean wasn't that great, I still did stuff in Korean. I was able to like articulate good enough, but personality, doing other stuff was able to put me on like the same level as them, and that brought me other opportunities. The biggest thing about entertainment in Korea is, if we bring it back to 10 years ago, Korea used to be like, if you spoke Korean, 아니 했어요. 한국어 잘하시네요. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Television program. Just because you can say like five words in Korean. Now Korea is like, you can speak Korean, you can be fluent in Korean, and they just go, and what else can you do?
Yeah.
What else can you do? Who cares? Why don't you speak Korean? What else can you do to make you different from the other people, so that we put you on television and give you these opportunities? So that's one thing changed. Bare bones Korean, now you need to know fluent Korean plus 100 other skills. So,
yeah, because I was gonna ask you, like, coming here as like one of the like first foreign, like not having like a lot of foreigners in Korea to how it is now, like you've seen all of that, right?
It was
so
great.
How has that progressed? Like, how has that been different? How are things different from back then to now? Just from a foreigner's perspective. Curious.
I don't know. It's like weird how, I don't even know how to say it. You mean like in entertainment, or you mean in general?
Just in general, like how, like maybe how Koreans have perceived foreigners throughout this time, or even like just from you, like seeing like more foreigners around, or just everything. I don't know. Because like from my perspective, like I said, when I saw like or when I saw that there weren't a lot of foreigners in Korea, I was looking through YouTube. I wasn't here living through it, right? And by the time I actually came here, there were quite a few successful foreigners. Like Koreans are more used to foreigners and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious, like from someone who came like early on and seeing like the progression and the changes, like how has that been for you?
It has changed, and there's good and bad. Like it's weird. A lot of people ask me, why do I stay in Korea? Or my Korean friends ask me why I stay in Korea. And I tell them the problems that I have here as a foreigner are different than the problems that you have. So Mo, you're Korean, right? You're Korean. The problems I have here, and people always ask me that, like, the only problem that I have in Korea is, did I get paid? Did I get paid? The politics doesn't matter to me. The birth rate and economy, they matter, but they do not matter to me. Yep. They matter to you. Every day, your mom or your aunt is, when are you having a baby? When are you gonna you have those issues. They message you. If I was back home, it's reversed.
Yep.
I have to worry about that. I have to worry that. Plus, I got to worry about American craziness. Yeah. So for someone that wants to live in Korea, like, did I get paid? Cool. I can deal with the other microaggressions, maybe the micro racism or the micro whatever. I can deal with that. Yep. So if we're looking about like 10 years ago, I mean, the younger generation grew up with TV and social media, so they know foreigners, they know black people. They had the really big famous television program, so they know foreigners. Like, they're used to foreigners. You have the English teachers them, so young kids are used to foreigners. So it's just like, cool. You still have those like dumb idiots that still be like, yo, what's up, dog?
I like rap music.
Yo, what's up,
People
dog?
on the team they're like, I love black people. I'm like, bro, that's not how you call to someone. Like, come on, what are you doing, bro?
I've had cases of like stupid stuff like that happen, and you're just like, you're an idiot. Like, yo, man. Yo, reggae Mori. I'm like, shut up. Not reggae Mori. I correct them, like, it's called twisting. They're like, okay. But then you have some of them are like, yo, man. I'm like, shut up. Go away. Like, Korea's so weird because, like, Korean rappers don't make sense to me because Korean rappers rap about all this, yo, man, I got a gun, I do drugs. And I'm like, guns don't exist. Police officers don't even carry guns.
Right.
Drugs don't exist. That's like 10 years in prison. Shut up. Like, but no, I mean, it's changed. I mean, it's getting better. Like, it's like weird because if you're here for Korea for a short time, it's like perfect. But if you're here for a long time, then you transition into these problems, like the problems I said with you before. So like,
social issues.
Nunchi. Maybe. It's like really weird because I don't know how to explain. I don't want to get in trouble. Like, man, the government was. Like, okay, I'll put in a thing, like, because of my visa, legally, I'm Korean. Because I'm Koju visa. Yeah. I'm legally Korean. So the same rules that apply to you apply to me. Right? But if we got in an altercation, that don't mean shit. They're gonna believe you. Even if I change my passport or if I spoke Korean, they're gonna believe you, which is normal for like every country. We believe our own. But then it could be like certain stuff with like, because I had a kid, I got in like an argument with the government about like parental benefits and stuff like that. Okay, you give me these 9 things, but you won't give me this one thing? Yeah, and you're like, but you gave me these 9. They're like, yeah, but this is only for Korean. Like stupid stuff like that, and you're just like, this is the stupidest thing. If that makes sense. So like, you gave me this benefit, you gave me that benefit, you gave me this benefit, but this doesn't count. Sorry, yeah.
No,
that's a whole other thing, yeah.
I haven't even thought about anything like that, but I can see like when you want to like plan your future here, or like be here, like settle down here, like really, then I could see like.
Because I think Korean rules are way too rigid. I think a lot of it doesn't even fucking make sense.
Yeah, because I can tell you for a fact, multicultural. The word multicultural in Korea means Korean plus other. That is the government definition of multicultural. So if you apply for something that says multicultural families, I am not a multicultural family because I'm foreigner. Even though we're both F visa, we're both resident visa. So you have that like that fight with the government. They're just like, but this is what the word means. That's not what it means here, but this is the Webster Dictionary definition. Doesn't matter. So like small things like that when you're like, huh?
It doesn't make sense. Too rigid.
Yeah, but I still love here. Yeah, it's good enough.
So you wanna
wrap up.
Don't cancel me. I love here. 대한민국 사랑해. 우리나라. Everyone knows this, right? 대한민국. You guys are not Korean. You are not. Give me your Korean card.
I'm not that. It's been 2 years. I'm not that.
Topic 6, whatever. Take that away. Get out
I
of
have
here.
no national.
Wannabe. He's like, hold you.
Nah.
Well, okay, so I'll say like you said, you recently maybe became a father.
Recently, yeah.
How long ago?
Let's say a year.
9 months.
9 months.
Yes.
Wow, 9 months now. So
9 months in like a week or two, yeah.
I want to talk about how it is being a dad.
Why is this? Okay.
No. I was just scratching my nose. It was.
I was saying that to Jalen. Like, do you want a kids?
No, well, for one, like, okay.
This man got a different girlfriend every week, man.
Hey,
Listen, hold on. Let's go back. Let me take the jacket off. Hold on. Let me call this man now. I'm not gonna call him out because I don't know if he got a girl right now. I don't know. But this man.
Talk about what I think you got.
No. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not saying anything bad. This man was like, we take it back. And then he was like, yeah, man, I was at the club with you. You told me to talk to this girl, and I got shot down. Because you ain't speak Korean. Okay, later on, what's up, man? Yeah, yo, we out here. Hey, we out here chilling. I didn't say anything bad. No, okay. The moral of the story is, you guys, learn Korean.
It does help.
Learn Korean. That's it. He went from like I can't talk to anybody, and he learned 안녕하세요, and he met a person. Met past tense. And now he's chilling. He's doing stuff. I didn't say nothing bad. This man, he about to have 12 people calling him. What's he talking? Was he talking about me?
I know.
I'm joking.
If we want to talk about girls, you can go to Mo over here.
Mo, yeah. What Mo doing? What Mo doing? Who Mo chatting
up to?
I think Jalen just wants to throw me
the flat booty talking.
Shit.
He got the tats. He got the muscles.
Yeah.
He speaks the English. Why aren't you on what's it called? Geo. Yeah. Why aren't you on that?
They don't want me on there.
You apply?
No.
I mean,
I don't know how to apply. I don't have
should
connections like that, man.
You apply for another show though.
Another show, man.
I don't have connections. Like, you gotta connect me to these.
Dude, they were doing. I got offered one of those before.
What?
No, they were doing. There was a dating show. It was years ago.
Before?
And it was a Korean show, and they were making a English version of it in Jeju. But it didn't end up happening. They contacted me for it.
Shit.
But I was still dating my girl at the same time. Like I was like living with her,
yeah.
and I was just like, babe, hold up.
Look at this bag.
No, yeah. No. Okay. So take it back. Remember, okay. Since we if it's work, it's work. So I would have faked and played. Man, them born.
TV is fake, guys.
Them.
Here to tell you,
It's all scripted.
Yeah,
Anyway. You just go play a fucking role.
Yeah, I would have been on the show and then some boring, some basic Betty's K-pop, like BTS, and I would have just been like, yeah, cool, you're so pretty, like, I would have lied my teeth out and get my followers up, and then been like, peace, be like, nah, dude, I thought of that something. I'd be watching like, what's the Netflix version, like. That's the Korean one. What's the American one?
Love Island or something?
Yeah, I was like, man, I'd be talking about, I'd be like, these people ugly. I'd be looking at something, I'd be like, and some British girl like, I'm 24. I'd be like, I'm 24? You mean flip that number? You're 42. And I'd be saying, and then the dudes be fighting over. I'd be like, you fighting over Betty Crockett? Look, only raisin. I'd be like,
was I with you or I was watching in the background there was some like dating show.
Oh, I think that's what we.
I saw like the most hood black dude I've ever seen. Like, I was like, where did this guy come from? Why is he on fucking Love Island?
I'd be watching these shows.
And then the girl from Atlanta shows up. All the guys are like, she's not even that fine.
I think the Korean dating shows are so boring, though.
Oh,
my wife is watching it.
boring,
I'm like, they don't kiss, they don't touch. It's like, I was like, that's not real. Can I, your name? Oh God, that's the one thing I don't know. I don't know. Do Korean girls call you oppa?
Unfortunately, not.
No. This is a legit question. Like,
They don't, bro.
but do you want it?
I mean, so I think with me, like, my Korean is so, like, sus, because I learned from women in language school. That
Yeah,
like,
I don't have a women. Yeah,
I don't have oppa vibe.
No, but I just mean like I think it's like. Let's ask the Korean, like, because you're like westernized and stuff. Like, if you were dating a Korean girl, would you want her to be like, oppa? And then if you were dating like a white girl or something, when she spoke Korean, she was like,
crazy.
oppa. You'd be like, shut up.
Fuck off.
I don't.
It's
Don't
alright.
put yourself in timeout,
It can be alright, I would say.
I don't know. Like,
No, it's weird, dude. I think it's like fetishized now. Like it's almost.
even if it's like I watch like Korean shows and there's like,
Yeah, it's cringe.
no, stop it.
No, it's so bad.
Sorry.
But I was gonna say, okay, so I did want to talk about how it is being a dad in general, because ever since you became a dad, like your Instagram stories have changed.
Oh, dude, because I don't no, because
bro, about like
I just
The memes are at this level.
Bruh, I am so lazy on posting. Like, what was it? I don't think I've posted since 2023. Honestly,
actual
like model
post,
stuff.
yeah.
I still have content, commercials, and photo shoots from before 2020, 2022 summer. I still have content that I haven't posted, and it's clothes. I can post that stuff, and like to get work, I need to post, right?
Yeah.
And like mental health, I was just not in it for like a year,
sure.
like some shit, and like now I'm just like. I'm lazy still, and I'm just like, well, I'm moving for a bit, I'm moving for a year, like, there's no point in me uploading, and like, okay, well, let me upload my kid, and then like, I always do like triple posts, so then she'll upload, and like, mess up my what's it called, my frame or whatever,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I can't post until she posts 2 more, and then she'll post again, so I never get the post, but now, like, yeah, I just post, all I post is like, anime stuff. I hate working at a Korean company. Dad memes, and just like random metal songs.
Oh, yeah.
And then like a picture of my baby doing something. Like yesterday, she was playing like drums. Like she was like, and I was like, my little model baby, my 100% Asian baby.
So how's it being a dad?
It's good, man. It's chill, man. Okay, man. Nah, she just learned how to crawl. Okay. She just learned how to crawl. Okay. She like learned to crawl like 3 months late.
Yeah, 9 months of just crawling is pretty late.
Because like we had like the foam pad thing. We always had her on the little foam pad. She couldn't do it, and then like randomly we put her on the ground, and then she was just like, I guess like what's it called, the friction or whatever. Like she was always sliding, and then we put her on the ground. She's like, I know how to crawl. Now this little girl be army crawling everywhere. We had to buy like a cage for her. What's it called? The day after she started crawling, I went and bought a cage, or what's it called? Cage, a playpen, what? It's a cage, right?
Yeah.
Like, I put her in a cage.
Your daughter in a cage, yeah.
And all she can do is crawling, man. And sometimes she doesn't sleep. Like we had to like do sleep training. Like she got on schedule, but like yesterday was horrible. This little girl just got went to sleep. I'm like, go to sleep. But the worst thing is, like, the worst thing about it is, like, I'm there, but I'm not there. Because I'm working.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, when I was at the company before I went on, like, parental leave, I was working American hours. So I was going to work at, like, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 12 a.m. Between 12 to 6 a.m. I was going to the office. And then when I get home, like, I need to take a nap. So I took, like, a 2-hour nap. And then I'm like, I eat dinner and it's like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Let's give her a bath. Okay, I'm going to bed. So for like 6 months, I didn't like see my kid.
Oh shit.
Like pretty much,
Yeah.
like hot, like that's it. Wife, okay. And then like now that I'm on parental leave, it's just like, oh, I'm prepping for like the Bali move. I'm studying. I'm doing all this stuff. So it's just like, okay, I'm home, but I'm not home. I'm working in my office, but then it's like, help me, and like I can't be like, I'm in the office, I can't help you. I'm like, I actually want to see my kid, so then like it like distracts me and stuff. But no, it's good. my little mini me.
Yeah.
My little mini me.
Does that change like your psyche just as a person even?
It makes me want to hustle. I gotta hustle, man.
Yeah.
I told you we started. I got like 10 jobs, man.
You've
Actually,
always
I
been
don't.
a
Actually,
hustler,
wait.
though. You've always been a hustler.
Wait. You guys, I don't have any jobs because I am on parental leave and I'm not allowed to work. But
He's not hustling now.
I'm a hustler. Before I was on parental leave, I did a lot of modeling and acting. I worked at the company. I had my casting company for modeling, and I do some like AI stuff. But right now, you guys, I'm staying at home, studying all day.
Being a dad.
I'm studying all day. Yes. Because you know the government's always listening.
Of course.
So when you when you think about your future, you want to raise your kid here in Korea, or because I'll tell you this, like when people ask me like if I want to stay in Korea, my current thinking is like, as a single man, I do want to be in Korea.
Yeah.
And when I think of my next career, like my boxing career and things I want to do here, everything I want to do in Korea. But when it comes to raising a kid, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that in Korea.
To a certain age.
But would you want to do that in America?
That's the thing.
I'd rather do it in America, yes.
Oh.
It's cheaper here.
Okay.
Cheaper here.
Why?
Why? The reason why is because I think that kids cannot be kids in Korea, right? It's just study, hagwon, right?
No, so here's the thing. So
I don't like that.
You get the best of two worlds. I could agree with you if you were gonna say, because there's the diversity. You have different mindsets and different stuff. So going abroad, you're having a different socioeconomic backgrounds, different races. You have everything. So your kid's gonna be more cultured. So that's one thing about them being in America. If you still put them in Korea, it's homogenous. So even if they're like a mixed kid, they're Korean. Like everyone around them is everyone around them is Korean.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. They could get bullied. Korea does not have a self-discrimination law here. They do not have that here. So it's another topic. But for me, I'm gonna live wherever I get money, wherever I have a job. So if I got a computer programming job in America and they're like, we're paying you $100K or $100+K, and it's in person, yeah, I'm gonna take my ass to America. If it was remote, I'm staying in Korea. But I don't think I would ever put my kid in Korean high school. Elementary school, middle school, yes. Education-wise, Korea is much better at math, science, everything. And maybe Koreans, through the public school system, don't speak English well. You can teach your kid English. Like, so they'll learn English through you. But that math, the science, those core subjects, they will learn it and it'll be better than the American system. Plus, when you transfer them to high school, they're going to be like 2-3 years ahead. And then American degree is the best degree. Like that BS. But them getting a high school degree outside of Korea is actually better as an American. Because that American degree can transfer anywhere.
At least right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're thinking like
In
if
the
it's a
long
high
term.
school,
High school.
in Korea, maybe abroad.
Yeah. And then I'll just make sure they do high school in America, and then I can put it this way. SNU. It is easier for me to get into SNU as a foreigner with a crappy GPA than Mo with a 5.0. Because SNU, not SNU, but Korean universities want foreigners there. So even if I'm applying to Sky, hey, I have a 2.5 and I like K-pop. Hey, I have a 4.5 and I got 1,000 points on Suneung. Nah, you need 1,001.
Yeah.
Like, you got one question wrong, failure.
Yeah.
Foreigner, come here. But there's a reason why they do that, why they want foreigners here, because we bring culture here and then we can make up businesses and import-export. But yeah, get that high school, get the American degree, and then you can go anywhere and you can always come back here easier.
So the only thing I worry about with that is like your kid's like identity, or just like not identity, but just like I guess the main reason I don't think I would want to raise a kid in Korea is because I think they can't like express themselves and just like actually find like who they are. And I feel like your childhood is a very important time for that. And I just feel like in Korea, like you don't have that ability.
Don't subscribe them to that Korean BS. You don't.
Yeah,
have to subscribe
if you don't, then I think it'll be ideal. But I think that's literally what I had to go through. Because like I moved to I was in America from like kindergarten and 3rd grade, and when I moved back to Korea, my friends, even from 4th grade, they were going to fucking doing tutors till like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And like, I was fucking miserable in Korea, moving back from America, where I used to just fucking run around playing soccer all the fucking time. And as soon as I fucking come to Korea, I'm doing after school academies, like trying to keep up my fucking English, and then like other kids fucking doing tutoring till 10, and I feel like I'm left behind. Like, I felt so, like, that's why my depression fucking started.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
When you were young, was the only academy you went to was English, or your parents put you in everything?
My dad, thankfully, didn't believe in the kind of like extracurricular education system. So he made sure I didn't do tutoring or other academies. But my mom secretly put me in math and English academies.
I was like, okay, English, keep his English up. But it's so weird. Like, where'd you go to college again?
Georgia.
See, that's the weird. I'm not saying weird. It's just like you compared your Korean. So like when I say like you're Korean,
yep.
and then it's just like. Yeah, I lived in America for like 3 years. I learned good enough English. I came here, I chilled, and then good enough English to go abroad, get my degree, got my big boy job, which was a big boy job, and then you come back and you're like chilling, and then when you look at the regular Korean, they're just like, yeah, I got a job, and you're just like, for that much? Like you went through hell for that much, and you're just like, bro, I just played soccer. And I had a good time.
No, straight up, because like the way I got to like UGA, I think UGA is a very respectable, especially the degree I got. I think it's like a very good public school. But I literally don't have any recollection of studying in high school.
Yeah.
Like I think, especially American universities, they care about extracurriculars so much. I was in the orchestra, I played football, I ran track, and those things combined with my SAT, No, in America.
You went back
I did
to
high
America.
school in America.
Okay.
So all those combined allowed me to just literally get into every school I applied to. But in Korea, it's literally just Suneung.
Yeah.
And I think that, honestly, I think that just makes people, I think that just rewards people that are good at listening to instructions.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, Myung. Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like, what I want to say, it's like, Koreans, you study English from grade 1 until grade 12, but a lot of Koreans can't speak English. They can write and they can listen, but they can't speak. Like that's how my Korean sucks. Like I can write, I can read, I can listen good enough, but you tell me to speak, I'm like, I can't speak. I can't speak. And it's just like, when you're saying to Suneung, like you're just like, yeah, we taught you how to read. That's it.
And even when my English was perfect in middle school, I remember getting like my English scores back and then being like fucking like 80. And like I know their questions and answers were wrong.
Yes.
But I would still be wrong because that's not why they made the question.
Yeah.
So I would feel fucking dumb and fucking broken while they're fucking wrong.
I did another, like when I was on some other YouTube program or whatever, me and a British guy, we took some of the Suneung. And I remember, there's a YouTube video, like I'll send it to you, like, I remember one of the questions, and I was looking at it, and I was just like, what the flying hell is this? Remind you, my degree is in science, okay? I studied science, like high school, I did like high level science. I have a degree, I worked at NIH. I worked at the top, my degree is in science. And I'm reading this thing, and it was like on science, and I was just like, bro, I'm pretty sure I learned this in college. And I was like, I barely understood it. And I was just like, and not because I didn't remember science, I was like, why are they learning this? It was super technical. It was like, it was something like fertilizer. It was like, the fertilizer nitrogen has been increasing because of cows and why. I was like, what? And it was wrong. Like, I looked at it, I was just like, all this is wrong.
Insane. They incentivize questions that get people wrong, regardless of fucking how absurd it is. That's why, like, you literally don't have any shot at Suneung unless you just memorize things as you're given them. So you don't really have any chance of questioning. And I think that critical reasoning is the biggest fucking skill that most Koreans lack. And the biggest fucking skill that most people are gonna need going into this AI fucking era. Yeah. And that's why I fucking hate the Korean education system.
Dude, I'm thinking of it. Is it cheaper to send you to America?
Koreans?
No, because hear me out. Like, no. Like I said, elementary to middle school, do Korean, you get good in math. Even if it was just like, I'm not saying you get to send them to Hagwon, just general free education. And I'm looking at them like, well, you gotta go to the math Hagwon, you gotta go to this Hagwon, you gotta go to like 5 Hagwons a month. Then you gotta take these Suneung classes. Isn't it just cheaper to send the kid to America high school? And honestly, to make them go to America and to give them the easier path?
You know what? I will mention, maybe I should ask someone about this that I met recently. But
no comment, right?
What? She like you know what I'm talking about. She was in high school. She didn't want to like do like the Hagwon stuff. She wanted to like explore her interests, kind of like how Mo, his high school experience. So her parents were like, okay, like if you don't want to like study and do the Hagwon thing, then we'd rather send you to America. Yeah. So it might actually be cheaper.
Yeah, I think
I want to ask about that.
It probably is. I mean, like, I think it only works if you have like an uncle or grandma or something.
Someone that can take care of you.
There's housing. There's housing available.
I mean, I had like a host parent, but he kind of was already retired, and he kind of just took me under his wing, kind of.
Just chilling.
So it was a lot cheaper.
But they pay him?
Yeah, we paid him.
Okay.
Well, I know for a fact though, like it's a privilege that I got to go study in America for high school and college. Like I know that's not cheap.
Yeah.
And like the kind of extra stuff that I do, you know, like even if I go out to eat in America, if my dad's sending money from Korea, you know, like the exchange rate's fucking ass.
What's it right now? Oh my god. Exchange rate is just horrible.
But like, I mean, like it's never gonna be like equal labor costs.
It used to be.
You think so?
The exchange rate when I first came to Korea was $1 was chon back.
Yeah, but like
super
a normal Korean like corporate job would fucking pay like fucking whereas normal American corporate jobs pay like
no, because like I know for a fact. So like if you have an MBA from the States, I know like I can't say the company, but like the big chaebol companies.
Yeah.
If you have an MBA from the States, they'll not the States, but like a good MBA from any good country, like a you know. Cambridge, like an Ivy League school, they'll bring you. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab you. They'll bring you from there, and they'll put you at that chaebol company, and they're paying you $100K USD. They're paying you USD, and your housing and all that stuff. But the same me and you in the same position. I'm getting $100K USD, but you're getting 40,000 Korean. And you're like, there's like resentment, and this is like you're like, bro, I speak English. I went to Sky. I went to this. I went to this. America.
It's so fucking bullshit, yeah. It's so fucking bullshit.
Alright, we got like 9 minutes?
9 minutes, what's up? We gonna rap battle. I mean, I say yo, the boom, let me go.
Are the cameras even still recording?
You should check.
Anyways.
I'll check mine, but as far as the lens is out, so that's a good time. But I think that's all I wanted to touch up on.
Should we wrap up then?
Like, this is definitely not recorded right now.
Oh god.
Alright, I don't know if the main one's either. It was like pretty low on memory.
No, 30 minutes. It was only 30 minutes, it should be fine.
Yeah, it is. We got 52 minutes.
Yeah.
52 minutes left?
On this one. It says 52.
I guess I lowered the
so we'll just
quality.
Close it out, and then I want to make a TikTok at some point, so I need to find that. That's our new thing.
What's the last question you got?
I think that's honestly it, but
anything
you
want
kind of closing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we'll just say, thank you, Brandon, for coming on. You know, you're important in our lives because you introduced us, so kind of help put the show together, so it was nice to have you on. Is there any like you're going to Bali?
Yeah. I got
soon.
Yeah, technically I can say it's not that big a problem. Yeah.
Training.
Got into the Apple developer program. It's like an internship in Bali because I do computer programming. I'm gonna be in Bali for a bit. For a bit, we don't know how long, right? For a bit, computer programming. Like shit, my English is broke. Computer programming. But yeah, I'm glad to see you guys before I go abroad for a while. But definitely will see you guys when I come back.
For sure.
I was glad to catch up, and we'll keep seeing Brandon modeling and doing everything and posting memes about his kid.
And then posting contents from 2020.
22, bro. I be posting, I be like, man, my profile pictures be so different. They be like, damn, you look so young. I be like, yeah.
How old are you now? Let me guess. Because I remember when we first met, I was surprised.
Is this in the content?
No. But are you 35?
I'm 34 now.
34, okay.
Yeah. I'm turning 35. Yeah, I'm old. Shit. I haven't gone to the skin clinic in like a year, bro. Going next week. Get some Botox.
Skin looks fine.
Got some makeup on. Got this pimple on my nose, you know.
After you moved to Korea, how long did you start wearing makeup?
3 years?
Oh, 3 years?
No, it's not even weird. It's like, it's cause my first commercial that I did was like a Kia one, and then they screwed my makeup so bad. Like, my skin color, but I had your skin color. That's my face. Like, that's how bad it is.
No
And
formal.
the thing is, I had 2 shoots that day, so it was like a commercial in the morning, and then I had a photo shoot right after, and I didn't see my face. So like, I went to the photo shoot, and I was like, yeah, man, I got makeup done. I'm like, we're good. I don't get it done. They were like,
The fuck?
yeah, they were like,
are you buying?
They paused the shoot for like 20 minutes, and they went and got wet wipes, and they wet wiped my face. That's how bad it was.
But yeah, when did our mic just die?
Oh, just now?
I think so.
Yeah, but it's